Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and on the mound now, John Means.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So we're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Lopez tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Alec Bohm.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Bryce Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two out, space is empty. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Phillies down in order. On the mark, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And he deals. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball. And it just ate him off. The hands get stiff. And even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Merrifield over to Turner for 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Kicks and fires. Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, and he held up. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Burger. Sanchez back to work. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Siggy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next to hit, Nick Fortes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Adios! Pelota! And they tap one on the board. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ball club.
Willie Adames stands in. Swings here and blasts one left field. Adios! Pelota! He sends a rocket to left. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add on. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Avisail Garcia off to the plate. Banks off the wall. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception.
Siggy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Adios! Pelota!